Yeah, just doing, I'm having a good time, to be honest with you. Kind of cherry pick when people ask me to do certain things, so I'm doing the fun stuff, and I really enjoyed it. I had a great time working with Katie and Otis at KISS for 3 weeks. Really had a great time. Nick and I are talking about doing some stuff, still doing high school football, and the number one thing I'm doing right now, though, to be honest with you, is I'm working really hard on my book on Vietnam veterans. My goal is to get that out by Christmas. So I am hunkering down. I've gotten real disciplined. I have an actual schedule every day. I sit down and I actually work. But the fun part is, even at the walk today, I met this gentleman from up in the UP, and he had a Vietnam vets cap, and we were talking. He was in the A Shaw Valley with the 1st Cav, and he was recon where they'd go out when helicopters were shot down and things like that to go out and try to get to the guys. So I'm going to be interviewing him. So I'm just fascinated with the stories that are still out there with our Vietnam vets. And sometimes in the business I was getting up at 3:30 in the morning and then whatever, and those get to be pretty long days. And I'm getting up there now. I'm almost 50. So I got to slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, we had a good time with that, man. The mayor and Maino and the mayor, we had a great time with that. But I think what you're doing is almost like a video version of what we did. Just find interesting, cool little things around town and bring them to the surface. I think it's great. I think what you're doing is fantastic. Because there's almost a niche of things where they're not total newsworthy, but yet they're worth bringing out and giving them publicity. And I love that you're doing that. And again, that was our goal too. Absolutely, that's what I mean. And it's those stories I think that are really important, really interesting, but they fall through the cracks. And I think doing what you're doing is bringing exposure to those things, and I think that's awesome. I'll tell you something you're going to find out for however many years you're going to do this. You have no idea how many people. The other day I went to a veterans thing at the Vet Center in Green Bay, that Abuya thing. And talking to people, the guy comes up, hey, do you remember that one time with your radio show you did an interview with me? And that was like 25 years ago. But they remember that. And sometimes we think, well, we're just kind of doing our job or doing whatever. But it makes such an impact at times with people. You can't believe it. And you'll find out down the road how many people will come up to you and say, hey, do you remember when you interviewed me that one time or you covered our team or whatever? So this is cool stuff.